let's talk about winning the week method. This is the main part of what your book focused on. Talk about the resistance that people have to planning and this step zero, as you call it. Why do so many people hate planning?
Yeah. Often what people will do is if planning is like running the bases in a baseball game,
Mhm.
they'll touch on the bases that they enjoy touching on and avoid the ones that they
Mm.
don't. What I was doing is I would create a wish list every week when I was planning. I didn't create a plan. I'd create a wish list, meaning I would look at my calendar, see how much time I had available. I'd create this huge task list of things that I thought I was going to get done. I never married them together to have that accountability moment of,
Yep.
is the luggage going to fit into the suitcase moment, as we
Yeah.
call it. Now, over time, because it never worked out, I would always end the week with way more stuff undone than time that I had. I was creating a negative association with planning, which is,
Mm.
okay, let's just be honest. Planning is sitting here on Friday afternoon and taking on all the stress, fear, and anxiety from the next 7 days in one moment. Of course, that moment often for many people doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
When you look at your calendar and realize there's a lot of things due, when you look at your to-do list and realize there's a lot of things coming up, they experience that as high cortisol, stress, fight or flight, anxiety. Some people don't, but most people do. And I was certainly one of those. And then
Yeah.
you do it a bunch of times and you don't do it right and you get a bad result. You start to tell yourself, you know what? This is not worth it. I'm not going to take 2 or 3 hours of my weekend to stress myself out,
Yeah.
create a plan that, let's be honest, doesn't even work the next week. It really wasn't worth the paper it was printed on.
Yeah.
Why am I going to do this? So I have a ton of empathy for somebody who's like, this doesn't work. So you mentioned step zero, which is remove the resistance.
Yeah.
And this is a step that you only need to do once. You never need to do it again. Choose an environment for your planning that is actually comforting,
Yeah.
right? You're not going to do it if you don't look forward to it. The reason they make gyms nice is so that you want to go there. There's nice music. It's a nice vibe. It's a nice ambiance.
Yeah.
So a lot of times it's just about choosing that cafe or choosing that environment or giving yourself that reward that makes you want to keep coming back to planning.